Oh hey, welcome back to the channel everyone. Welcome back to the two-stroke turbo channel. Welcome back to fooling around with old cars. If you guys remember, I revived this old Honda Accord from some good friends of mine. Actually the godparents of one of my children. They crashed it or got into an accident and crumpled the front pretty badly. I straightened it all up, new new radiator core support, new headlights, straightened the bumper retainer, and the bumper, all the stuff behind the bumper. Straightened it all up. Put a blue hood on it that actually has a maroon underside, a used hood that I got for free, and got it all fixed up, getting ready for our friend who's going to borrow it. Even polished the hood, polished the car, and realized I really don't like a blue hood on a gold car. It really bothers me. So here I am. I'm sanding the car down. I'm going to paint the roof, the trunk, and the hood and get it all one color. The clear coat was peeling on the trunk, so I've taken some 400 grit and carefully sanded that. I'm happy with that. Got to put a coat of primer on it. There's a couple of rust bubbles that I need to fix, like this and this, and there's one on the other side that should be covered in the repair. I've got half the roof sanded, getting ready to sand the blue hood, which I do not like. I don't like the blue and the gold, and I'll figure out how to paint the grill. And I'm probably not going to paint the bumpers because those are going to get scuffed up, but I want a nice paint job, maybe multicolor with multi-coats of clear. I don't know, something gold. Make it two-tone, I don't know. Get artsy on this car. It's perfect for that. It's in good shape. It's not wrecked. There's not a lot of body work. So I'm probably not going to do a lot of body work. There's a couple little dents in the hood. I'm going to fix those the best I can and send it on the road. Get it out of here. And then I can start working on all those other junkers that I got laying around. Holy cow, I even got it stacked up. Okay, I can't seem to leave well enough alone. It's the next day. Got the whole car sanded where I want, the hood and the roof. And I found a couple things. There was a couple rust holes. There was some rust right here that I've treated with the acid and then cleaned it with wire brush, got it shiny metal, and then epoxy primered it with a brush. And here, there's actually a hole. There's a pinhole in the roof right there. I'm kind of amazed. Same thing down here, no pinholes, but some rust. And the other corner back here and there. It's funny, it's all around the rear window mostly. This car came from St. Louis, Missouri. I didn't think that would be an issue. There's no rust around the arches, but definitely rust around the window. So we got to take care of that before we do any painting. So let the primer dry overnight, and it is dry. I'm going to put a little filler on that little pinhole over there, and there's something right in there. I'm going to play around with that a little bit. You got to have a good foundation for your house, and this is the foundation for our paint. So we got to get these rust pits figured out. Was there any rust up here? There was a tiny bit right there. Kind of funny, up in the roof only, but that's what we're painting. We got to take care of that. So also filled in a little dent here with just some primer that I got down to bare metal, and this thing's going to be looking good soon. Shall we say that? It's got to look bad before it looks good, they say. Puppy. We're going to take a little commercial break here and pet our dog. Oh, Stell, where are you going? Where are you going? You going to sniff something out? Oh, who's your master? Okay, Stella, the shop dog, has abandoned me. We're going to get back to working on our car. We're doing a quick paint job for a friend that's going to come borrow this car. Wanted the top side to look nice. It was all peeling, clear coat on the back. The roof had some dents and issues. It's all nicely sanded now. The hood, of course, is blue. I don't like the blue hood. And I've got it all masked off the way I want. So I'm going to spray a little primer, especially in the rusty spots, which were like down in there, the roof channel, along in here, and the big one, which was on this side, which is a little bit in here, and that one was starting to actually perforate and cause leaks. So one more here. I think that'll take care of it. So we're going to have a nice two-tone paint job of some type on the top, and I got to figure out what I want. It's the next step progression is a little primer in the spots that are broken through. Okay, here we go. Buckle your seatbelt. All right, so I got the old Honda which I shouldn't care so much about. In primer, got the front of the hood, all the rock chips filled, front of the fenders, all the rock chips filled, all the little rust spots at the corners of the roof, they all look good. It's off gassing a little bit. I got my vent fans going, pulls all the fumes out of the shop. I think those are 7,000 cubic feet per minute each, I think. Work pretty good. I just have to pick a color. What color should I pick? I'm ready for base coat. Let's go over here. I got all my cars covered just in case I got overspray. I've got a couple cans of HOK, which is House of Color here, and I'm looking for a complementary color. I think I'm going to go with this gold. It's pretty cool. The copper might be a little too much, and this kind of a green, what is this called? Lime green pearl might be too much. That's too green. This is, what is this? Catch Me Copper, Gold Mine Pearl. I think that's what I'm going to go with. It'll match that radiator core support that I sprayed with too much gold. I think that'll look nice. Okay, we're going to go with that. Okay, and here we are at the end of a long day. Took a while, but we got the HOK on there. I think it's called Gold Mine Pearl. It looks beautiful. It's got a little bit of mottling in it. I don't think I got very good coverage, but it looks better than what was there. And it's gonna be okay. So a quart of HOK plus some reducer and a quart of clear and my time, I think that's gonna look a lot better. So tomorrow I'm gonna unmask it once it dries. It looks really good, I hope. At least the rust is gone and the car will stand out from all the other 94 Honda Accords in the parking lot that are gold. There's a lot of them around. I still have to do the grille, which is blue, and some of the bumper touch-up in the factory color paint, but we now have a two-tone Honda. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. Life is not long enough to make old cars better. I just coined that term. Or maybe life's too short not to have cool-looking cars. Whichever one you like, it's a good motto of the day. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next video. All right, welcome back to the shop. Welcome back to the two-stroke turbo channel. Stella's coming in for a little pet. She likes that. Scratch her bottom, rub her muzzle. She likes rubbing her eyes, the whole bit. And what are we doing today? Gonna go in your bed, Stella? It's right here. Right here. She hears a bird out there. We're working on our Honda, and you can see it's changing. It's evolving. We've resurrected this car from scrap. Did a paint job on it. Well, I painted the top two-tone, kind of a bronzy gold color. It's called Knox, Gold Knox, I think. It's by HOK, which is House of Color. And I didn't like some of the dirt and stuff. When you use plastic, sometimes the paint and the primer specifically sticks to the plastic, and then the next coat it flakes up, even though that plastic is supposed to hold that. If I had a bunch of trash in the clear coat, so I resanded the whole thing down. I was like, I gotta make this thing look a little better. So what I painted some stars. I took some gold paint from my Rambler and I painted some stars all the way over the car. I was gonna do flames, but I've done so many flame jobs that I'm tired of it. So we got some stars all the way down the back. It's kind of a starry gold star car, you might call it. Wanted to give it a little theme. So stars are all plastered to the front and they kind of spread out as I go over the back. Kind of neat. We'll see how it comes out. I am getting ready to tack this off and give it its final coat of clear, and we'll see how shiny it gets. I'm doing this last thing in the day, so I don't have to breathe clear fumes while I'm working on other cars in the shop. So I'm gonna give this thing a good coat, turn the fans off, go home, it'll be dry in the morning. So here we go. It's all remasked, just needs to be tacked, and away we go. Good morning, Stella. Good morning. Do you want to see what the car looks like after we painted the stars on it? I don't know. Here we are. This is unmasking to see how well we did. What a job we did. What's this going to look like? I don't even know. I mean, we painted this thing. It's definitely a two-tone and not what everybody would pick, but I like it. It's now got 2 coats of clear on it. It sat overnight. It should be good. Did have a blue hood. I still have to paint the blue grill, but I'm going to unmask this and see what we got. So let's just start over here. It kind of started peeling. Oh yeah. So we've got the beige gold, and then we've got the bright gold on top with the stars, superstars, and lots of clear. I might figure out some type of a pinstripe. Stella is nonplussed. So we got to unmask this thing and see what it looks like. Maybe I'll take a quick picture of it out in the sunshine. Looks like it's going to be sunny today. So I did have a couple of bugs. Always bugs. I don't know why they're so attracted. Bug landed there and a bug landed here. I had to dig them out with a knife. So, bugs me. So the idea was to hit a bunch of stars, or like flames, where the flames are really intense and hot at the beginning of the hood, and then they kind of spread out. So lots of stars, and then the stars kind of flit and flitter and stick to the car. As we go over the top, you can see there's less stars, and there's just a few on the trunk. So let's get it unwrapped, get it outside, and see what it looks like in the sun. It may be an abomination. Don't know. It's a risk we take. Okay, so the car is all demasked. I left the trunk open while painting, and I didn't realize the trunk light was on, so I've got to charge the battery. I've got the correct gold windshield washer squirters in, and I've got the Honda emblem back on. Looks nice. Underside of the hood is nasty burgundy. So the engine compartment's dirty, but that's just the way it is. The blue grill is going to have to stay for now until I get enough paint or money saved up for the paint to touch up these bumpers and the grill. We'll do that in the champagne color. It looks pretty good. Let's get it outside here as soon as the battery charges a bit, and we'll check our work. I kind of like it. It's different. It's butterscotch on champagne. Okay, car's out in the sun. I don't know if it looks better or worse, but the stars are very subtle. I like that. The butterscotch, I'm not so sure it goes well with the car, but maybe. Get used to it. I can also offset it with a stripe of some type on the side. That's probably what I'll do. It looks a little funny, but I don't know. Not too bad. Beautiful color. Pretty awesome, actually. I think I like it.